Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Coot Gamer here. I hope everyone is doing okay after their celebrations of St. Patrick's. I don't know if you did or not, but I didn't do too much, I guess, you know, apart from a couple of drinks and you know, the usual, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much what I did. Anyway, I was kind of looking at, you know, what else should we do here and there, and yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'm actually not quite sure, you know, what else to do apart from having the industrial area designed. So that's what we're gonna go with. Now, I think the first thing we should look at is really, you know, what we kind of need and whatever. So it looks like coal we actually have a surplus of. So we've a deficit of whatever this is, rock. And actually that's pretty much it. So we can go ahead with rock. I can't understand why, but anyway, that's what it is. So let's have the rock. Nothing new yet. So that's oil. Stone, is it? It is. So I think we can fit two of them in a very similar fashion to what we've had before. So I'm gonna go for both. And I think it just makes sense for this one to be done first because the other one isn't. But wait, just before we do this, okay, so the road goes like this. I mean, I kind of like the idea behind yeah, I kind of like the idea behind it. Okay, so let's do this. First of all, let's have a road. I think this road be good. So one will be somewhere here, the other one will be pretty much here. We kind of want to have it very close to the... Okay. Let's just soften the terrain first. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm doing quite a bit of clicking here. Obviously not now, but when you enlarge the different things. Right, so let's just... yeah, so pretty much like this. And this is, yeah, this is away from that. I'm gonna go and increase this to 3 or 4 even. Wait, back as we were. Ah, I see. So it needs to go like this. Okay, let's go with 3 then. For now, anyway. Because this can be increased afterwards. But that's okay for now. We're gonna delete this. Let's just have that. Okay, and let's just have this back as we were. Yeah, that's pretty much okay. we will have to get rid of this. So let's go ahead and do this. Oh, actually, speaking of the game, well, I haven't really said anything about the game, but speaking of, wait. First of all, let's see. Okay, so this is here, so it needs to be kind of here. So I don't know if you guys seen it, but the Paradox, no, not Paradox, Colossal Order, I guess. They've released information about the upcoming update for the games. Basically, they are releasing it on the 25th. And there were a couple of things that they've mentioned. So basically, because I was actually thinking about it the other day, and I was about to say it also in one of the previous episodes, that I've noticed that there had been, I don't want to say that the game has been abandoned, because obviously it hasn't, but you know, the updates when it comes to the games, they're very, like, there hardly be any. Like they're really, like the last update, like it was, you know, ages ago. So it's kind of, you know, like what's going on. So that was quite, you know, it's been like a very long time since they have done this, right? So I don't quite understand what's the holdup. But look, I guess every company struggles with like staffing issues and whatever, and so. But anyway, that's what it is. And then basically what they have said is that, you know, more or less that they're releasing an update with... It's actually a very disappointing update, to be quite honest with you. They had mentioned... It's like a... obviously, there's like a radio station included or whatever. And... what was it? It's like a building thing. So basically they've included like beach buildings or something like that. And there'll be fewer obviously updates and whatever, but it's a DLC or whatever that's included with your, if you had purchased you know, the Ultimate Edition, and it includes like a total of 20 buildings or something, which is like, what? Like, it's so disappointing. So yeah, I don't really know what's that about, to be quite honest with you. It just looks like, you know, they're almost having a laugh. So yeah, no, it's very disappointing. It's like there is really no rhyme or reason why they would do such a poor release after such a long time. So yeah, I don't know. But look, it is what it is. I guess we'll find out, you know, sure enough, what's kind of included in it. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna leave it the way it is, because it's hard to connect 4 rows into one, it seems. But maybe let's just delete this piece and this. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. It's fine. And let's just go ahead with those, because we're kind of messing about with these things. But yeah, yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna leave it for the moment. That's okay with me.
And try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been
so it's a bit of a drive for them, right? But that's absolutely fine. We're gonna obviously have a loop connecting here, but for the moment we're fine. Is this 4? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna continue with 3. I think I'm okay with that for now. It can always be expanded.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is
How
bad
far
for
are we?
trying to move here, right?
Yeah, not too bad. So let's go ahead and have another. I wonder, should we go with the bigger one? Yeah, kind of feels like it's slightly too big.
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
By certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are discussing is the study
What's
of
going on there? Oh, it's this.
abstraction and its effect on the human.
Let me
Thank you,
just delete
Professor.
it for a second.
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the
Oh,
major
man.
roads, especially during rush hour.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can,
Yeah, I think
plan
that's
your
fine.
trip outside the rush.
Let's just
Oh,
reconnect
I
this
don't know.
back.
I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never
Okay.
get anywhere.
So that's all fine. Let's quickly upgrade things as we usually do. Here. Oh. Okay. Yeah, all good. Perfect. Just on this side. But yeah, going back to what I was saying is that yeah, I just really thought that it was very poor. After such a long time, they're just releasing something to release something rather than of something of substance. So it's kind of very poor of them, I feel. And I wish they could actually say, you know, what's the reason behind it, whatever, rather than just not do it. So it's just strange. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Okay, I'm back to this. Kind of feel like we're constantly disconnecting our city. Yeah, we are. But that's okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that's okay. We should... Yeah, no, we're okay for now. We're okay for now. So let's just come here quickly. Gonna connect the road. Kind of feels like we're not doing it correctly, but that's okay. It is what it is. Yeah. So that is okay. Ish. So let's just check this again. So it's kind of here. Where was the oil? Oil is over there. Okay, there's no more food. Okay, and I think though we should have... Yes, so I'm gonna delete just a section of it. Or should we? Maybe let's do that, right? So let me just show you what I'm thinking. If we expand this. So I'm thinking something like this. Have this go kind of through the coast of our... this could be a bit better. We would just need to delete a section. Delete this. Hello? It's okay. Kind of creates those waves, which I'm not really a fan of, but that's okay. This is actually pretty cool. But basically, yeah, and then continue all the way here. Driving by the coast. Super fun. Oh. We've another bit to go, so we're okay. Somewhere here. Actually, because we'll need... Yeah, so let's just... for the moment, that's fine. Perhaps this section isn't the best, but... yeah, that's okay, I guess. The worst part will be to match this, so let's just see if we can do it that way. Let's try and match the vibe. 170. I'm gonna turn off the snapping because... okay, it needs to be shorter. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like the second section won't be as bad because it's kind of higher or something. Whoa. Okay, it needs to be shorter. Oh. If we do it that way. Oh, we can. This then just went up like this, but that's okay. We can delete this section. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is like my favorite road in the entire city. And if this was a real city, I would have, yeah, I would drive it like right away. I think it's pretty cool. Okay, so let's just leave it here. It's not bad. Yeah. One is higher, the other one is lower. Bridges and tunnels and whatever. So pretty okay. I think the worst part is kind of here. This looks weird. So let's just delete this bit and see if we can make it slightly better. maybe a bit more. Maybe a bit less. So it's like somewhere here, I think. No. We could. Yeah, this be better. And because it's above, it doesn't really matter that it's almost. Yeah, it's literally above it, so it's fine. So it's pretty okay. Again, not a fan of the waves like this, but that's okay. I think if we did it in one go, the game would have made it a bit... but look at the length of the highway. So funny. Anyway, that's fine. Now, how do we connect it here, you ask? That's a good question. I did not think of it. I think we're gonna have a roundabout over here. So this will require for us to delete part of it. This much. And have a road like this going in. Holy smokes. Maybe it'll be easier if we had... First of all, done this, right? So we need to have like a little thing, and again we're gonna put a good old wind turbine. Forgot the name. Okay, and then let's come from here. Okay, not too bad. Oh. Game is having a moment. And if we'll come all the way here. Oh, look. So we're minus 20 and that's still in a tunnel somehow. How is that? Like it cannot be this slow? In water. Huh. It's very surprising. So let's see. Okay, if we do it that way. That tells us that the slope... Okay. Okay.
Pending updates to our power grid,
Guess what's going on
the city
here?
will be experiencing rolling blackouts.
Ah,
The public to
so it's
remain
minus
calm
40.
during these breaks in service and to
So what is the
follow
game talking
guidelines on
about?
the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events. This
Oh.
has been a local public
Minus
service announcement.
45,
Recent
minus
spikes in demand
47,
have led to
minus
temporary
50.
local shortages in the
So
city's
it's minus
fresh water
50.
supply. The public should be aware that we are struggling to get the situation in hand. This has been a local public service announcement.
Am I right?
Back with second
Yeah, sort of. Okay.
So settle back in your chair, pour yourself a glass and
So,
for another hour of musical delight.
can we see
Tonight
if we
are
can
doing a
get this
musical
going?
tour of
Yes, we can.
Italia. Land
Fine.
of art and culture.
So let's just demolish this bit.
And an aria inspired by the
No, I'm just thinking that this may be too close to
Interesting
connect,
news
but
from the
let's
city's
give that a
export
spin.
division. Sources tell us that our city has more services than we know what to
Okay,
do
so we're
with.
going.
And you know what that means, folks. It means we're
180.
not cutting things close enough.
Well,
Okay,
no,
this
the
will
point
not
is we're
connect
selling it
because
and bringing
it's
money
in
into
water.
local
That's right. You
economy.
could almost say it's too
Now,
much
is
of
there
a good
any
thing.
chance
Or
we
could
can...
say that we're enjoying a positive trade
Listen, this is
balance,
way too
and the
big.
economy is booming. More after
Um,
this.
We're
this.
live, and we're getting reports
I
about
know
a
this
traffic
doesn't look too
accident,
good, but
somewhere
it's
in the
what we
city.
need to
Road
do.
maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning
Something
a quick
is
trip
in
out,
water.
you might want to wait a little while until everything clears
Oh,
up.
that
If you're
bit.
in
Oh,
it,
I
you,
see.
You
Okay.
already know about it. No use reminding you.
I mean, what if we
Hurry,
do
expect
this?
delays and drive safe.
Okay, it won't let us do it. Okay, what about if we do this? Okay, it let us connect. So at least that's that. Hello? Oh. Invalid. I think this needs to come out a bit more. So let's have this. Ah. Okay. There you go. Now what's going on here? I have no idea. It's like 3/4 of the it's missing, but I think should be okay. Overlapping. Yeah, I think we need to get this going like that. What happened? I have no idea, but that's okay. We can fix that. I just want to focus on this. This could be too far out. Like, isn't this just so fiddly? Okay, so that's much better. At least the shape of it is there. Alright. Like with this, I don't know which road is which anymore. That way. This is a bit crap. But that's okay. Let's just see how is the other one going to. Cope with that. Okay. Not too bad. Let's just delete this. This is awful. Don't worry about the direction for now, we can easily change that. Invalid shape. Yeah, it keeps doing that. I'm just gonna... Oh god. I'm just gonna flatten this. I know kinda defeats the purpose what we're trying to do, but what can we do? Yeah, like what's going on here? The game has a hard time adjusting to the terrain. It's actually funny. Okay, invalid shape. Oh, please. Okay. Right, well, let's leave it that way. I couldn't... I don't care. Hello? not changing its direction. Yeah, we know. Right, so let's just come here, connect this if we can. Please tell me you can. Valid shape. Not as easy as one would think. I mean, we can connect here, but can we? I mean, we could try delete this bit, I guess. Okay. Let's now see how we get on with that. Ooh! Okay. Well, that was as easy as a click. Very exciting. Something worked right away. Okay, well, let's just see how we get on with this again. Okay. I guess that was also easy. I don't get what's going on with this stuff, but that's okay. Who cares? Right, so we now come here. Let's just... Oh, I see. Okay, so it needs to be somehow like this. Look at what's going on with this road. I mean... That is so insane. Insane stuff. Right. Okay, so this needs to go. Let me just... I think that's a 20. Yeah, it is. More or less like this. Yeah. I don't like this. Like, why did it need to do something like that? I have no idea. So I think what we may need to do is to go to 50. Slope to steep. Okay, so if we go like 30. Nope. Then creates this weird... Yeah, that's okay. Let's just leave it that way. I'm absolutely okay. Yeah, because it goes up. Yeah, that needs to go down. And it was 50, that's why. Yeah. Okay, so we actually need to remove entire thing. Yeah. And as we come here and join it back, yeah, there you go. Haha. Right, it was just because it was just very, very low. It actually still... Yeah, okay, but that's fine. It's fine. Because we can't go any lower. But for the love of... Yeah, I need to fix this because there's no way. So let's just try this one more time. So it's like this. Like why? Why? Like what is the game trying to do here? Maybe let's remove a bit. Okay, yeah, let's leave it like that. I'm actually okay with this. Great. So that's connected. This is now working fine. We just need a connection. So the nearest connection is here. So that's not a big issue. And let's just get this going. Holy smokes, that took a moment. Yeah, that's fine. Righty-ho. And that should provide the electricity and everything else out of this. Okay. Now, one final thing I was actually going to show you. So, in the last episode, I've placed these. I think I'm actually going to replace them because there's quite a lot of people waiting here always. Not necessarily for this one. Or maybe this one, but there was like 12 people or whatever waiting. Maybe not now. Okay. I actually, and because of it, I just realized that we only have one taxi depot, and I've changed it now to, obviously created this one, so you can see that. They're all dispatched, whatever. So there's 55 additional. And I think we're going to have another one because it's quite a lot of people basically traveling on a taxi or in a taxi.
You're listening to Second Moon.
So anyway, that's what I was going to show you. Let's just delete the abandoned buildings. Oh, in the old part of the town, they're abandoned. More towers are being abandoned. Not great, because I do like them.
I have to say, it just plain stinks around here.
There's quite a few issues.
That's hardly news. There hasn't been any
This thing again, I was talking about it in the last episode. You delete it, it'll come back on saying whatever. And let's just look at this section here. Yeah, there's always, I think when it comes to industry, that's just a part of, the game, I guess.
That's good to hear, Kim. We'll be back after.
But yeah. Anyway, it's just because it's such a long commute, it just makes sense for. But I think I'm just gonna give those to them because the comfort of it is higher, so you can sit down and whatever, whereas the other one they're just standing and waiting. Right, so let me just quickly do this. So I did say that this one will be the number one. Okay guys, there you go. So these are the two areas. This is actually interesting. So I could not get any closer than this. Let me just show you. Well, I could have done it here, but so see, it just shows that there is an area of effect for this thing. And that's it. Like, we cannot get any closer. No matter what I do, no matter where I come, it's just not gonna do it because of this. So that's very interesting. I think one thing we could do is to have this, which I'm kind of, yeah, I guess I am. inclined to do. It'll be interesting to see, you know, what will, what's gonna show up there. Maybe even here. Because it has its, you know, the road, the whatever, and obviously electricity. Usage 63%. I don't think we'll ever go above that. And if we did, we can, I think, place another one here. Let's just see. Maybe if we remove those, yeah, we should be able to. If not, we can do it here and then have the cable connecting to the other road. And that should be fine. Yeah. Oh, there are no people. Okay, so it's just a visual thing in my eyes. But yeah. Okay. So that's fine. But yeah, you can see here this is completely different. I guess maybe it's because it's grain, so it's low, and this is like machinery and whatever, and maybe that's why. I don't know. But anyway. So hey ho, that's what it is. You can tell me what you guys think. Not a big fan of what's going on over here, but I guess it kind of works to a certain degree, but then it goes down. Yeah, but that's fine. Look, it is what it is. I actually had to fix the lines as well, probably a couple of times. But yeah. And I think the last thing I want to work on is to have this area connected. And yeah, I'm just thinking, so over here, we probably would need to, I guess, disconnect. Maybe, you know, when we look at this, right, we will utilize, so there should be two, yeah. We will utilize this one to come out of here and whatever. But yeah. Okay, so we'll need... What we may need to do is like a roundabout situation, I think. Yeah, I think that'll be the most sensible here. With all this nonsense. Okay, so if we'll come pretty much to the edge. Maybe even a bit further. Let's just see what, you know, as well what the game allows us to do. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'd love that now, if that'll be allowed. I guess we're about to see. So this comes this way. Ooh, okay. Slightly bigger loop. Or swoop. However, I need to delete this for a second. Too much going on here with the cables and whatnot. So like this. Yeah, pretty happy with that. It should connect slightly lower. Let's do it again. So like this. Okay, the game just won't let us. So what can you do? Okay. Okay, so let's keep going at 180. Nope, too far. That's actually pretty okay. Let's just see how much of this is allowed. Oh, Okay, okay. That's very exciting. Yeah, very good. Well, who would have thought that it was this easy? Yeah, I just don't know what's going on with that. Like, why is this? Just some things are just incredibly daft in this game. Okay, so this allowed. Okay. Perhaps. Yeah, let's have it. I'm just gonna do it that way. And see if we can work things out here. So perhaps from here. Oh, okay. Well, let's see. Which direction are we going? This direction. Okay, too close. This one wouldn't be too bad. Just need to fix it slightly. Yeah, that will do 100%. I just don't get. What I don't get is why the roundabout isn't all the same. So you know what we may need to do is what we did here ourselves. This type of a thing. Rather than have what the game assigns us to, because this is just awful. I mean, I do like the shape of it. It's just, you know, if we have to deal with all this. Again, I don't want to say it out loud because children may not be asleep. Right, so let's do it ourselves. I may need to delete this slightly further. I kind of don't know where to start. From the beginning. Let's start from the beginning. Someone smart said once. Oh. I actually don't remember how I did this, guys. Is it 90? I think it is. Ah, I know. I was looking at... Okay, so let's do it again. So that's 80. That is 80. And then this is 80. Raise. If we're raising it, yeah, okay. Wait. Is that right? It is. I mean, that's massive, so it's way too big. Okay, so let's do it. Let's do it from here.
This is second moon with J. Thomas
And
Hornbuckle.
we're
Before
gonna
we
do.
dive into our next selection, I'd like to
I
take
cannot
a
see.
memento
60. Yeah, let's do 64
symphonic work. For
at a
our
90-degree
newer, less
angle.
able listeners, first, we will be dancing through the al dente section before entering the slower largo movement, finally, then savoring
64
the vivacious
and-
antipasto movement. So, without
It's either
further
62
ado,
or
let's
60.
raise the curtain.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Anyway,
Interesting news
Right.
for the city's export division. Sources tell us that our city has
64.
more services than we know what to do
now
with.
let's go to
And you know what
30.
that means, folks. It means we're not cutting things close enough.
Well, no. The point is we're
64.
selling it and bringing money into local
That's
Yeah.
right.
economy.
You could almost say
Just
it's
need
too
better
much of
angle.
a good thing.
Or we could say that we're enjoying a positive trade balance and the economy is booming. More after this.
We're
64.
live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the
Oh.
city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched and
Connect
traffic flow
back.
should return to normal. But if you're planning
Aha.
a quick trip out, you might
Now,
want to
how
look
are we
around
with
everything
the
yourself.
level?
If
Ooh,
you're
perfect.
in it, you,
Okay.
You already
Yeah,
know.
I love it.
No use reminding you.
And it's
Come
kind of
on,
half in the water
respect
as
the
well.
lanes and drive safe.
Love that. So we're connecting it here. This is going like that. Looks well. And I think this needs to then be redone because we're going like this. This part will be the worst because we need to come out here and here. So that's not great. Maybe a bit more. Oh, a bit less. Okay. It's not bad. I guess not so much over here, but it's not too massively awful. Yeah, it's definitely better than what it was. I think I would like a slight, if we can at all, like a little thingy here, like this. Yeah. Okay. And then that continues on, and I think we could connect over here actually. Or just get rid of this and have, yeah. Anyway, let's just connect this because we're getting electricity issues all over. Probably having this in water isn't the best thing. Yeah, let's, you know what, let's just change this small bit. Because it kind of looks weird. Is this in water or... No, it's kind of on the thing. Okay, perfect. That will be good. Yeah, so it's fine when it's like this. It kind of looks proper. And let's just fix... Oh yeah. I have not connected the road. Okay. So that looks... that worked out, guys. I'm happy. Very happy indeed. And we will definitely have little things so we can join things here. But yeah, that works. That's actually much better than... And it's an Applegate highway. And it's very long. It literally goes all the way. Oh yeah, to the roundabout. Okay, not bad. But we should see a bit of a traffic because of this as well. Once this decides to build something, I guess. 78% being taken. Okay, that's it. So we've completed the coastline. I'm going to then... Yeah, the next episode we'll see... I just don't... Yeah, I really don't understand, guys, why we're getting all this. Oh, university. Okay. So we'll need another university. That's surprising. Because we've just placed one not so long ago. I think we'll have it over here. I don't know. Here? Yeah, wouldn't be too bad. Maybe even temporarily. Especially that there's the, you know, the stations here. So yeah, let's go ahead. Have all the stuff in the back. Attractiveness 14. Yeah, and another tower needs to go. No one lives there. There's a building here. Oh, I saw this happened the last time as well. So this keeps saying that destroyed by flooding. So I don't really understand what's going on, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, rebuild. Rebuild. So I think I'm just gonna move it slightly, maybe. Somewhere else. Or not. I don't know. But that should be okay. We shouldn't be getting... I mean, this one is almost completely submerged and it's fine. I don't know if you've noticed this, but the road is flooded. This guy is like, well, I'm just going to work. It's funny. There was a... okay, yeah, there's hardly any people waiting. But that's fine. And... no more buildings, but yeah, so the trash problem doesn't seem to be solving itself very quickly. Yeah, but we'll need to turn this area. And I think, yeah, I don't know if I'll dedicate this entire area, but definitely this area. Let's just see in terms of wind. Yeah, so this kind of goes down that way, right? So it's gonna be fine. Towards whatever. I think it'll be, but by the time it goes through the sea, it's fine. So yeah, quite a few people working. I'm not quite sure where to check. Like, like when it comes to people. Workplace, okay. High, okay. Uneducated. We've got poorly educated people, well educated. Okay, open position, 78,000. So there's 78,000 available spaces. So how do we get different jobs? Some jobs only require minimal litigation, company business size, profitability. The workplaces and city service buildings depend on the building's type. Filling all the available workplaces is part of maximizing a building's efficiency. Well, yeah, but how do we, like, why? So, like, we've got okay, so we've got 356,000 people. So I guess it's 100,000, people, I guess, children and old ones. Maybe that's what it is. So like, we need more people, I guess. The only thing is that if that's the case, how come there is so much this, right? The commercial and the if we have no, because we've no demand for residential at all. Like, people are moving in, obviously, don't get me wrong, but if there's 79,000 open jobs, yeah, that's a bit weird. But yeah. Okay. So over here, things are kind of happening. Yeah, well, we've no schools over here, so that's basically the problem. But yeah, 75,000 people or children are eligible. Like, it's kind of weird that we cannot expand this any further beyond. But yeah, well, it is what it is. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for listening to me. I don't want to say rant, but definitely talk about the game a bit. Yeah, and then we'll go from there. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care of yourselves, okay? And stay hooked.